Three, two, one. Ladies and boys and girls, welcome on to a brand new podcast. I know, it's been a while. Last time I say I was supposed to do the podcast was Sunday right after the Super Bowl. My bad. I got busy with stuff and I was unable to do it. But we are here with episode 15. For everyone, at the end of this episode, I will be showing you something new that might be coming to you. For now, let's get started. For everyone, today's episode will consist of new stuff and also predicting some other stuff like usual. Let's begin with some NFL stuff. The cam I have made a big friend, but wondering. Last time that we left off talking about the conference championship games, which happened, which were the Eagles and the Chiefs won their game. Chiefs winning in a close game, Eagles winning in a dominant game. And then I say, hey, I want to do a podcast because next game with the Pro Bowl, and then how the league switched the Pro Bowl to making it to flag football. I didn't think it was so much to talk about. Which one? If I go over to the Pro Bowl, the score was 76-63 by flag football, and they're not thinking about it due to win now how the Pro Bowl used to be a long time ago, where it actually used to be good and people used to like it. So from here, we move on over to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, which happened the ninth, where the Eagles dominated in this game. Like no joke, this game of very domination. Poor Chiefs did not score into the third quarter, but very late into the third quarter, only scoring 6 points and being down. What is it? 34-6, I think, by a half. Yeah, 34 to 6.5 before losing and not getting their third peak 40-22. And what people thought it would be a closer game, and what people thought it would be more favored to the Chiefs side, but in reality, it didn't go, and we end with the game ending 40-22, and the Eagles getting their victory, first victory for the Eagles since 2018, if I'm correct, where they beat the Patriots in that game. I gotta go back and check, but yeah, that basically happened there. I really didn't watch the Super Bowl, but when I did catch some part in here, Jaden and this entire team dominated. Patrick couldn't do barely anything. You see only 3 touchdowns, a whole bunch of interceptions, a bunch of fumbles, stuff like that. That game was barely getting out of hand after basically 1 or 2 games. Like you can see the score was 24-0 by halftime. And yeah, so how that game go, and we know now the draft prediction. We know now how the draft will look like. Hopefully, I can show you the draft order. Yes, I can. For the draft order, we'll go Tennessee Titans for the first round pick. Go Cleveland Browns, New York Giants, New England Patriots, Jacksonville Jaguars, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets, Carolina Panthers, the Orleans Saints, Chicago Bears. What I want to talk about is that I feel like the draft could run the other way. I think people want to maybe some merchant do. I know what most of the teams are fighting for. Most of the team are fighting for. I think quarterback in here, and then some are fighting for offense here and there. Then somehow the Bears going to almost getting the first pick again. And then after the 11-20 was Niner with 6-11, Cowboys 12 pick, Dolphins 13, Colts 14, Falcons 15, my Cardinals the 16, the Bengals 17, Seattle 18, Tampa Bay 19, and then 20th going to the Denver Broncos. In reality, I think teams are going to be focusing on error. We do focus mostly on my Cardinals. I think my Cardinals are be looking for a corner. That's what I'm guessing. Maybe a corner, maybe something to work on the defense, maybe something to help an offense due to people are saying that, hey, it's Connor Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. will not work out in the way. But it's a whole bunch of up and down stuff, and I know for sure that the Cardinals will be looking for somebody to help the offense and help the defense to improve. But as we say for Cardinal fans, we're on the Ruben Station, which one we've been here in a very long time. And then finally, 21 Steelers, 22 Chargers, 23 Packers, 24 Vikings, 25 Texans, 26 Rams, 27 Ravens, 2018 Lions, 2019 Commanders, 30 Bills, 31 Chiefs, and 32 is the Eagles due to the Eagles and Chiefs. Eagles being your Super Bowl champs, Chiefs being your runner-ups, and then the two conference championship lose. The two conference champions lost the Bills, Commander, and the division series. The Lions, Ravens, Rams, and Texans all losing there, and then so are the two people that made the conference championship and lost, and then so on division. Yeah. Um, I mean, I really wish Lamar was here. I want to know what Lamar would have thought. Would Lamar agree with what they're saying here, which the Ravens really need a safety or somebody to help on there on the defense side, or what could happen? But Lamar, if you're seeing this, please let me know. Then episode 16, I will let you guys know what Lamar said about this. One, I'll talk about what's happening later on. Hey, I really don't know what the Eagles are gonna go for. When the Eagles just edge right. But yeah, that's basically our NFL season over, which means we're now have an open area, which one we haven't do have an open area for with NFL ending. But hey, I will talk about it later. But with NFL ending, what's to talk about? We do have other sports happening. We will talk about those once we get there. But yeah, so as we said, the bracket ended with the Eagles winning. Eagles did have a dominant series, like no joke. Look at the Eagles games. Eagles, uh, Eagles just dominating most of their series. 22-10, lowest, 22-10 victory over Packers, so beat by 12. 20-22, beat by 6 of their hands, and 55-23, the most dominant conference championship between both them, going 40-22, and then undecided. The Chiefs, Chiefs got a first round bye, and they were stuck playing against Texas, which they won 23-14. Most people say, hey, they could have lost that game, and then I don't know where the Chiefs Bill game going 32-29. Expect that happened. I think the bracket could have gone another way, but it's kind of hard to say where won. We're saying it, and then one of the big blowouts, the Lions, the first seed Lions, um, losing to the Commander, and the Commander shocking everybody. So what I'm gonna say is my most shocking team of the playoff will be the Commander making it all the way to the conference championship. My most disappointing team, most disappointing team. I gotta give to the Lions. I'm sorry, but I gotta give to the Lions. You dominated there. You get your first seed there. Just due to the 60 Commanders, which one people are like Commander barely beating the Buccaneers by 3 in the field goal. I think that's the same. But yeah, most surprising goes to Commander. Most disappointing goes to Lions. Um, most best game. Best game I gotta give to the AFC side. The Chiefs Bill game was good, and then the Bills Raven game. Those were my two most competitive games on the AFC side. On the NFC side, my two favorite games would be the Commanders Lions game. I thought that game was actually good. But if I don't choose that game, I will choose Eagles Rams, and then the Bucks Commander going always to walk up to my disappointing games. Go to the blowouts, 27-9 Ram Viking terrible, and then the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was not even that good, and people are more focused on the crazy halftime show, which one I don't want to get into it. One, I didn't see the halftime show, and I don't care about the halftime show. But yeah, so season comes to the end where Eagles get their revenge against the Chiefs, and hopefully the city of Philadelphia is trying to recover. Or you know how crazy fans will be once they win the Super Bowl or once they win the Super Bowl. Which one? I don't think nothing happened to the Kansas City. I might have to recheck the news. But yeah, so we now want to move on over to our next topic, which is a topic that will be continuing until possibly next year, I think. What is it? When? No, until like around the end of this year. Around to yeah, coastal myth, which is one of the best topic that where it usually is supposed to be two best going to Lamar's, which one many people remember as the Lamar versus Microwave Challenge, but now it's just the Microwave Challenge. Which one? For anybody wondering, I did predict the bracket. Like I did win to brackets. So if I go up here and then go to my pickums, then if I go to major one, I did predict the major bracket, which one? I did terrible major bracket predictions. I got along with my cat, but I did terrible. But what I decided to do, as people, as you can see right here, I want to keep it like that. What I decided to do is here. I decided to predict matches. So each day we get matches, 30 matches. I predict for winner run. I got face correct, I got ultra correct, I got thieves correct. That thief game was one of my best matches. I could no joke. I know the mark hates seeing the blowouts. And then the off the game I got it wrong. I didn't expect Miami to do crazy. I'll talk about it more later on. And Friday it was the losers round one match, one loser round two. I got the Ravens correct, beating the Falcons. I got Rocker correct, beating I forgot who. I got Optic correct. One in the no matter what, I think I would have got Optic or Heretics correct. I got Boston wrong. I wanted Boston to win, but Boston lost to. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one. So yeah. So I got Boston wrong for one. Boston lost to Crown 9. And then my other pick that I got wrong was the Optic 3-1. I thought Optic was gonna beat the Ravens. But nope, that didn't happen. For everybody wondering, I went Optic Ravens. I'm like, all right, what's the next matchup? I came to here and I took next matchup. The Friday would have been Optic Ravens. So I made a prediction. Then Saturday, for everybody wondering, this pick right here, the screen pick right here, I'll talk about it Sunday. Saturday, I got Rocker correct. Rocker beating Cloud 9. And we went up to Thieves Heretic. I got Thieves correct because they whooped Heretic 3-0. I got a face correct 3-0 against Ultra, which I thought that game would be a little bit closer. I got the Miami game correct. We're here. Miami beating Heretics. I thought Ravens were going to lose here. Like, no joke. I had the Ravens losing here. And I voted Ultra, but Ultra lost 2-3 to Ravens. So Ravens made their crit run. So for anybody wondering, they were one of the weirdest bracket ever. The matches started at 5 a.m. most of the days. Or 7:30 for most of the day. And then everything else was 5:30 in the morning. So it was brutal watching it, but I did watch every single matchups. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta log in, so whatever. Yeah. So if everyone, this is one of the most weird, but our final four teams that we had were, before I show you the score, were Steve and FaZe, and on the loser side, it was Raven Heretic. So we already had the 4 and 5, the 8 seed, and I think it was the 7 seed or the 6 seed. I forgot what else. Yeah, we had the 8 seed. We had both the Ravens Heretics, so for Raven seeds for 4 5. And then we had the 6 seed, I think. I think Fate were the 6 seed. I forgot. And I don't think I have it here no more. No, I don't. Okay. And then finally Sunday. Sunday we start off with elimination round 4. I got Heretics correct. I don't know why I wanted Heretics. I think I wanted Heretics to win because they're ahead of the home crowd. That crowd one of the craziest crowd ever. If TD want to do more crowds, or if the American crowds, like no joke, the USA crowds are terrible. They got USA. You gotta show your pride in the well, you see how right by who watched the major. You guys should have saw how crazy the EU crowd was. 'Cause that crowd was crazy, and then the gentleman crowd behind Hydra and stuff like that. So yeah, then we got Heretics beating Carolina, and we went up to winter final. I am so pissed at the winter final. Winter final, we got a reverse sweep. Thieves going up 2-0, but then losing in phase. I am pissed at that game. We made some wrong decisions, so I got that one correct. Remember one of my old pick was before the one. These two pick came in after, where it was supposed to be FaZe for lose final and Deep winning the grand final. So Deep grand final came back to be FaZe and lose the final, but that didn't happen. So what it went to Deep going grand final, but it was Heretic. This Heretic team could not do nothing against Thieves 3-0. So Heretic got out top 3. And then we moved over to grand final. Grand final was best seven. We went to always game seven. One of the good games, a good series like throughout series. I thought it would be over in six, but phase one. So phase one, their major one, and I have phase is on top of the standings right now. If I show you guys the standings, if I show you guys the over, if I show you guys the overall, well, if I show you guys the overall standing are Deep, Phase, Carolina, Ultra, Optic, Heretic, Marker, Rocker, Boston, Vancouver, Cloud9, Gorillas, and Falcons. Man, that fucking team's ass. But yeah, so for number one, this is how our standings are. So if the pay up anywhere here, Surge, New York, Gorillas, and Falcons. Funny thing, that's the former subliners, the former runner-up for last year, are all been eliminated. So the matchups would have been Face Boston, Deep Rocker, Carolina Heretics, which would have been the rematch of the losers round four, or Amazing round four, whatever they call it. And then Ultra Texas, a rematch for the number one seed. But yeah, so now we head over to predicting our schedule for this week, February 1. For this week, February 1 and last week, the 7th, 8th, 9th, there were no CDO matches, so that's why I didn't stream it, and that's why they only want to talk about, like, I don't know, point of talking about it. So we are now going to predict the matches for today. Oh, February 1, if you guys want to remember my record, it's 41 and 28 right now with predictions. So I am now going to predict my prediction again. I'll show you my prediction at the end. So Thursday prediction. Thursday predictions. If I go to schedule, or no, be Friday predictions because there were no Thursday games. There are only games on Thursday for the major. Friday predictions, which are these matches: Steve Ravens rematch and winner round one. I gotta go Thieves. I'm so sorry, Ravens, but if Steve did that to you, if the Thieves did that to you, I know that they can do it again, and this Thieves team does want to improve. So I got Thieves winning that game. Boston versus Vegas. I got Boston winning that game. I don't think Vegas get that game. And FaZe versus Surge. I'm gonna give it to FaZe. That will be my Friday predictions, Saturday predictions. Oh, for number one, there is a minor, so I will be predicting the minor bracket once we get there. And Saturday, February 15th, we got Gorillas versus Boston. Gorillas versus Boston. I want to give it to Boston because this Boston team look good, so I'm gonna give it to Boston. Miami Rocker. If Miami can keep up how they were last during the major one, I think they get it. FaZe Optic already. I gotta give it to FaZe. I'm sorry, Optic, but I don't think. Well, actually, we do gotta talk about something for Optic. I remember myself. Then Cloud9 and Ultra. I'll talk about the Optic thing after. Cloud9 versus Ultra. I'm going to give it to Ultra because this Cloud9 team is crazy. This Cloud9 team is not good. Alright, predictions for Sunday. Sunday predictions are Vegas versus Thieves. I'm so sorry, Vegas. You are not winning against Thieves. There is zero shot that happens. Or Falcons versus Thieves. Next, we got Ravens versus Ultra. I'll give it to Ravens. I'll give Ravens a win against Ultra. Surge versus Cloud9. I'll give it to Surge. And then finally, our final Sunday game. Right, yeah. It's Optic versus Minnesota. I'm gonna give Optic their win. And yeah. So for number one, I want to now bring up. So for number one, here are my predictions again. I'm hoping to stay positive, which one there is no shot. I cannot zoom. Okay, those are my predictions. The Boston phase for map for Friday, Boston Miami phase road trip for Saturday, and these Ravens Surge Optic for Sunday. Okay, I am going to talk about some stuff, and for everyone, this match will be in Optic, Texas, in Dallas, and it will be a minor bracket, which February 28th to March 2nd. So once we get there, which one I think it'll be after, Sunday 23rd. I'll be predicting the once that game, yeah, the Miami Heat made. Ooh, where is it made Friday? Now to made for? Oh, made for is gonna be good. We gotta talk about that game once we get there. Yeah, I hate. Yeah. So for everyone, we're stuck with up for this and to Esport World Cup. So I'll be talking about Esport World Cup also a bit. So I'm gonna close that, and bring up Zypor. For anybody wanting Zypor, it's a free website, basically a whiteboard, and instead of writing in it, I'm gonna be adding stickies. So there were some CDL news that I want to talk about. First, we got Hixie. I'm gonna spell her name wrong. Dropped by Seattle. Next, we got Pred back to Optic. Yes, and Vegas making a lot of changes, and to be determined and then some other stuff. So what I can say about it, I think the Seattle trade was needed for them. It's to be determined who they pick up, but I think people are saying it might be Africa. I forgot who his name is. But yeah, okay, so yeah. So yeah, and then Pred battle between Hook is out. Hook was scheduled to pick up by Seattle, but I don't think Hook drop. I don't think that's gonna happen. The Falcons change. Falcons right now are looking for people who can play basically good because they're 0 and 9. They're 0 and 9, no points. And what is I think only 0 points and I think 4 map wins. So this is crazy where that thing. So that's the CDL news that are important. So I can type. So yeah, this is the important. Which one? The top one was necessary. Like this one was necessary. All these already have been confirmed. But then there are some other news that scheduled to happen. Once those come out, I'll be talking about it. I think we'll talk about it those during the CDL once Sunday or Monday. Once the CDL match for this weekend, I'll be doing my research. For everyone, research. There's a whole bunch of research that you can do. If people want to do before me, there it's Twitter for sure. There is Twitter and a bunch of social media sites where people post say, "Hey, see the news happen," and I'm already in the Discord. Let me just talk about CDL. But we do gotta talk about one thing. And what next for microwave? Okay, so what's next for microwave? Since NFL's over, we have officially had over. We have one section that's free. We still have CDL season still. So to be determined when that will end. So our mission right now is to find out what is basically next. What is basically next for us, or next for this channel. which one we're on continue CDL. CDL will continue. CDL for sure. But one we do have other stuff that might happen. So we do have other for which one. I think what I might be doing is I might be adding some MLB stuff to the mix, and then other esports might happen. Then maybe once I get a chance, maybe some more interviews. Cause I know I did recently interview, and people like that. And then there's a special thing happening on episode 20 on YouTube, or on episode 20 for the YouTube channel. So for everyone wanting episode 20, which is 6 episodes away, or no, 4 episodes away, there'll be something happening before I can show you a peek to it. Is involved making. I'm gonna spell out an intro to this small channel that we actually gonna finally get an intro for the channel. It's to be determined, and I might review it on episode 20. So stay tuned for episode 20, and it'll be on the YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you're allowed to post intro and outro, so they're gonna be cool stuff there, and some other stuff. So basically, MLB and other sports, so slash other sports maybe. So I might do, and I might do MLB stuff and MLB stuff to the next. So the guys will talk about MLB scores and a whole bunch of MLB news. Squad. I'm a big sports guy. There will be sports in here, and then other sports slash esports might come back, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Maybe some interviews. This is still to be determined. Wait, go on. We need to know what's next. I need to know what next from channel. I want to keep going, and we are making it here, so we know for sure CDL will stay. And first up, my NBA MLB stuff will happen. MLB starts in a week from now. We start with spring training, so there's some cool stuff to talk about. And then other esports, we have League of Legends started. We have Overwatch up and running, which one I might be talking about those. And then we also have we have Rainbow Six Siege, but that's about to end. We have a bunch of other sports. I do gotta make an announcement, and it's gonna be sad, but I cannot. I do gotta make an announcement on here, which I'm gonna make it right here, or I'm gonna delete everything so I can make it better. India Brothers. I announced this on my Twitter, and by announced on Twitter, but MD Brother will be no longer helping. Due to some personal stuff, I decided to make the executive decision to not do MDL Brothers. So me, Lamar, and Dom, and our buddy Dom, will no longer play in Brawl Stars. I am back in CDL, or I'm back in Quantum. So I might be playing on a team there. That's still to be determined. But in reality, I am right now waiting for Rainbow Six Siege to come out. Which one? For everyone wondering, people say, "Hey, wait a minute, Rainbow Six Siege is out," but the mobile version is not out yet. If I'm wanting the mobile version, it come out around like April/May of this year. So I'm waiting for that game to come out. Once that game come out, I might make my decision. Hey, I'm done with Quantum. Let's go to this, and then there's some other stuff I'm also waiting for, and that I should announce this. I'm most focusing on a bunch of school, so I'm busy focusing in school. So that's for time where I'm unable to do stuff. So that's my time where, for everyone wondering why I have not been streaming, is because It's because hey, I'm focusing in school right now. I'm right now final for the semester, so it's a whole bunch of it's a whole bunch of stuff. And for me, one of my backpack literally like over here, so that's why. And then, but hey, there will be some cool stuff happening for the channel once I get there on school. There, I'm doing something for school that's many people don't know about it. One, I don't talk about it, and then some personal stuff. So there's there. Bam. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. So, but yeah, I wanted to get the podcast out before CSR. I'll be a week behind, but I should be a week behind no more. If I do be a week behind, I'll post it on social media for everyone. Don't forget to follow the social medias. Which one? I need to. Ooh, I need to put the social medias on there. So I don't know why that show up. So I gotta check see what is my social media account. So one sec, you guys. Oh, all right. So the social media is Wave on X. So so basically, you head over to Wave on X, or you basically look for a picture of a bike wave, which one from everyone. You guys should all know my profile pic, the same profile pic that I've been using, or I should basically show you it. Whoa, there go my cam. So you go on Twitter or X as it on there, and look for the channel. I announced my thing. I should announce that MD abroad will no longer be happening to some personal issue. As right now, I'm a free agent, and you basically look for here, and then you see here I am. And I'm a free agent for Column or HOK for everyone. HOK is Honor King. This is also the area where post by when I go live stuff like that. So yeah. So my bad that you guys cannot see me. And you guys go. So yeah. So basically, social media wave or I guess see right there. And yeah. So that's all I gotta say. You guys, thanks for watching today's podcast. This has been episode 16 of the Microwave Podcast. I will see you guys next week for episode 17. So long, everybody. Have a wonderful day.